Hello students, welcome to history class. In today's session, first of all we are going to study about the topic art and craft during the Harappan period. Important crafts during the Harappan period were boat making, seal making, weaving, spinning, bead making, pottery making, making terracotta articles. Pottery making was a developed art. Harappan people made pottery using potter's wheel. Various types of jars and pots of different shapes and sizes were made by them. The clay pottery was baked and surface was also painted with glazed colors. Animals, birds, human figures and geometrical patterns were made on them. The pots of daily use were plain and simple, whereas valuable pots were made glossy and shining. Now coming to sculpture, we find different statues of stone, terracotta and metal, which shows a high degree of development in the art of sculpture. First of all, the stone statues. The most remarkable stone statue is the statue of a nobleman or the priest. It indicates outstanding skill of the sculptors belonging to Harappan period. Then sculpture in terracotta. The most notable work of terracotta is the terracotta figurine of Mother Goddess. Now sculpture in metal. The most extraordinary metal work of the Harappan period was the bronze statue of a dancing girl. Beside it, a large number of bronze figures of buffalo have also been found. Metal work was made using special lost wax process. Now let us see what is lost wax process. In this process, the wax figure was first covered with a coating of clay. Then it was heated and the wax melted, which made a hollow mold, and this hollow mold was filled with molten metal bronze, which took the shape of the object. Now let us see the dress of the people of Harappan period. Men wore dhoti and a shawl, and the shawl was worn over the left shoulder and under the right arm. It was decorated with designs of various types. Women wore knee-length skirts and cloaks and also used girdles, that is belt. Woven textile was made of cotton, silk, flax and wool. We also find a discovery of needles and buttons, which suggests that people used to stitch clothes. Beside it, you also have a large number of clay spindles, which tells us that people knew the art of spinning. Now let us see the ornament. Both men and women were fond of wearing ornaments of gold, silver, copper, shell, bone, ivory and precious stone. Men wore finger rings, armlets, fillets and necklaces, whereas women wore earring, bangles, girdles, bracelets, anklets, necklaces, nose ring and headdress. You will be surprised to know that women of Harappan period were aware of the use of cosmetics. Combs of various shapes, oval bronze mirrors and small dressing tables have also been found during excavation. The Harappan civilization ended around 1800 BC. How this civilization came to an end is still a mystery. Some of the causes of the decline are: first is flood and earthquake, Some scholars believe that earthquake might have raised the level of water of Indus River, resulting in submergence of cities. Streets and houses at Mohenjo-daro were covered with silty clay, which may have been left by the flood water. The second reason is deforestation. Constant use of firewood for making bricks and other articles caused deforestation, which led to climate change in this region. Now, third reason is increased aridity. The drying up of rivers increased the aridity of the area. The area lost fertility and people were forced to move elsewhere. The fourth reason is Aryan invasion. Some historians also believe that the Aryan invasion might have destroyed this civilization. Beside these reasons, some historians also feel that River Indus might have changed its course. As a result, the cities were submerged. In the end, we can say that Harappan civilization people were peace-loving people. Some of their achievements are really remarkable. Harappan civilization flourished for more than 1,000 years. This highly urbanized community can be credited with the first town planning, the first architecture in stone, the first highly organized drainage system, and civic administration. Students, you will do these questions in your history copy.